And we're starting. Don't worry. I'm gonna go into full screen mode in a second, so they can't hear right now. But yeah, in the mods. I don't know. I wouldn't risk it though. Stream. Everyone looks like they're saying hi right now, and they're like, it's starting! Ooh, behind the scenes! Oh my gosh!
Yay!
Sorry I'm giving you guys these voices. That's just the normal voice that I do for people who are excited. Or, you know, that's my normal girl voice. Well, actually, no, that doesn't make sense, because then that would be,
What?
Nothing. Alright, cool. So today we're going to be doing a behind the scenes, and what that is we're basically going to be going through certain seasons of MyStreet, kind of just talking about them, having like a small discussion. If you guys have any questions and we see them in the chat, granted we can see them, we'll answer them. But right now I am joined by the lovely Andy. I'll show your avatar when I come out of full screen mode. They can't see you.
Yeah.
Joined by Andy. Joined by Moika. I'm sorry, that girl.
Oh yeah. Excuse you. Gotta get it right.
I'll never forget that donation. And the other one. The other one. That was it. The other one.
The other
The
girl.
other
Yeah.
one.
Aww. We love you, Moika. And then we're also
Thanks.
joined by Chris.
Yay! Happy to
And
be
he's
here.
here. And they're just basically going to be joining in the discussion, just kind of talking a little bit, sharing their experiences working with this series, working with me. It's all going to be bad experiences. I'm going to tell you that right now. Let's get that out of the way.
It's awful. Said help.
It's worse. Actually, here's the first fun piece of trivia.
Okay, go for it.
I'm not in the server right now because I'm having problems trying to download the mod and get it working, and that happens every time we do a video. So, hey,
Yes.
behind the scenes,
It's usually Chris or
difficult.
Keston that we're waiting on to
Yeah.
get something done right. Sorry, guys. I'm just
I'm
kidding.
sorry.
I'm just kidding.
I'm like mod illiterate. I grew up a console gamer, so yeah.
Oh, you're fine. I don't think anybody understands how the inner workings of Minecraft works. Like, I don't even think Microsoft understands that.
Yeah, no.
But yes.
Like we dropped how many $7 billion into purchasing this game from Mojang, and no one knows how to use it.
Yeah, no, trust me. It's not as easy as it looks. It's there. It's just there. So, so yes, we're gonna be going through. If I'm gonna come into gameplay, so you guys can see my screen. You can see Andy, who's just really cool right now.
Yeah.
He's amazing.
Don't
Look at
lie
that.
to him.
I wish I could see.
No, I do. Look at this. Hold on.
Oh my gosh, that's so mature. Oh my goodness, I love it. I love the pooping dog too. It's amazing.
So spoilers, this was for a Do Not Laugh we never did.
I know. Oh my goodness. But you know, someday we may do it. So ha! You just ruined your joke.
Ha! I got 3 more.
Well, no, that's the point of behind the scenes. Now, when it happens, everyone who's here can be like, "We saw that," and then everyone else who didn't see it's like, "Ah, that was pretty funny."
Well, that means that we have to take down the video. So now's your only time to watch the video. If we decide to take it down, or maybe we'll cut this part out. Who knows?
Welcome, spoiler stream. Wait, no.
All right. Let's go ahead and start talking about stuff. We're on the season 2 set, which is Level of Paradise. We're gonna begin talking about that. Before we begin, I see we got a Andy, secure this. I see we got a big donations here. We have one from Gotcha Anime 1. Thank you so much for your donation. Says yes, I love you, Queen. And do you know of Sam and Colby? They are funny, and my name is Sunshine. I don't know of Sam or Colby. I feel like I know them though. I feel like I've heard of them. in something recently. Something happened with them, but I don't know them for 100% sure. But I'll look into them later. That'd be cool. And then Gotcha Anime, thank you for coming back, and thank you for your donation. And then Teal Husky, thank you so much. Okay, all right. Sorry about that. All right. I can put some music on in the background, like really slow
Probably.
music. Yeah, just so it can be really nice and relaxing.
Yeah.
Here, I'm gonna let you perform in front of me, Andy, while I get this. Okay. So
Okay.
give me a second. There you go. All right.
Sick flips.
Okay, I think I'm finally installing this instance right, so I'm almost there.
Yay! All right. Oh my god. You look amazing, sweetheart. Keep being amazing.
Yeah. My backflip ended terribly.
Okay. Oh, I thought.
Don't-
Oh man, I thought.
Don't hurt your back, Andy. We need your back to carry this channel.
All right, finally someone says it.
All right, look. Don't let it go to his head too much. Okay, like just. All right, give me a second. Maybe this will work. All right, there. I got music on in the background. Hopefully, it's not copyrighted music, but we'll find out. It's from Epidemic. In case you guys are wondering where I get my music from, it's from Epidemic. For those of you guys who don't know, usually it's in the description of all the music videos. So check
Oh,
that out.
that's actually a really good point to bring up. I gotta say, so for those of you who follow me online, you'll also know that aside from voice acting, I also produce music for like video games, other YouTubers, stuff like that. And anytime I post a preview of stuff, they're like, "Is this gonna be for the show?" And I tell them every time, so everyone knows now. I actually don't write music for the channel; they all go through Epidemic Sound. I write for other people though.
Yeah. So usually all our music is from Epidemic unless it's specified in the description. So like if it's from someone else, then usually we're like, yeah, I'll put it down here. So check that out. Okay. All right. So let's get started with this tour. So we're going from season 2 to the current season. So by the way, just a heads up for you guys that do not know, season 6, as I've said many times before on my social media, on the community tab, and on Instagrams. I'm also a little sick today, so sorry for the coughing. But season 6 has been on hold, and it will continue to be on hold until we have the other episodes done, because we are planning to basically have everything ready for just the release, and that's where we're at right now. It takes a long time, especially with the animations. I'm sure that any animator out there knows that it's a lot of work. It's not easy. So rather than rushing it and making it like, oh, here you go, I want it to be.
We want to hit. We don't want to miss.
Okay, can someone explain that to me? Because I do not understand the hit or miss meme going on.
Basically, it's.
No, we haven't got time.
Oh my
Season
God.
2, let's
Yeah,
go.
Season 2. All right, cool. Yeah, learn on your own, Chris Scott. Be cultured. Uncultured.
Dab.
Dab. All right. So. All right. So this is the house for season 2. This is the season of Love Paradise. One thing that was about this season that was really, really cool is that this is where we started to really incorporate 3D models. It was really awesome. So.
Like me.
Yeah. Yeah, that is really cool.
Seriously, I'm the star. Like, seriously. This is like one of the first ones you did, wasn't it?
What do you mean?
Apart from the ears and tails, it was like one of the earlier models, wasn't it? The star.
Which one? No, the star wasn't an early model. Star came
Was
around
it?
Starlight. The other beach season. Yeah. No, it was just the ears and tail and some fruits and some things on the side, some small little objects on the side. And that is a personal mod for those of you guys wondering, because I always get the question like, where do you get it? Where do you get it? It is a personal mod, and the reason that's personal is because it's not functional for anyone that doesn't have a Jason. Let's put it like
Very
that.
important.
You need a JSON.exe.
Yes, you literally need Jason to run this mod. You cannot run this mod without Jason. And when I mean Jason, I mean like my Jason. You guys know him.
Can't just be any Jason.
Yeah, you have to have someone there to
Look
fix
at them all.
it. Oh, they're here! Yay!
Oh, look Look
Hang
at
on.
that.
Trying to load in again, and my computer's not crashed this time. Although things are on fire. Is that supposed to be happening?
Yeah, that
Oh.
especially around your character, I would assume that would happen. Spoilers for anybody who doesn't know, but you should catch up by now if you're watching this. And there may be spoilers if you haven't caught up on all the seasons. So don't be a dummy, okay? Just know that.
Oh hey, this is where I made out with Aaron. I remember that.
Oh yeah.
Jess, is that
I mean, you
you up
slept
there?
with there. Oh,
That's
hey,
me.
look.
What
that's-
are you?
I'm beautiful, is what I am.
Wait, I'm not a man. This isn't like a glitch on Mand, right? We're just looking
No!
at his torso.
Oh yeah, you may have to reload your skins if you want to see him.
Gotcha. I just see an.
Just look at the
Aphmau
stream.
torso, and that's
You'll,
it.
you'll see what I am. Yeah, we made out here.
But yeah, anyway, so
hang
in
on.
order to run that mod, you need a Jason in order to run it. It does not run properly unless you whatchamacallit, it does not run properly if you don't have a Jason. Like, it just does not. It does not work for anyone else except for someone who has a Jason. Stressing that right now in case people are like, why don't you release the mod? Well, because it's not. It is it's
None of
not
your
functional.
business.
It's not your business, but it's not functional without someone who knows how to run it. And it cannot be taught either because it's strictly code. It's strictly coding. Unless you know code and you're a super genius. And
Oh my god, let's stop going around. Jason made it. It's his.
This is behind the
We're
scenes,
done.
Andy.
Oh my god.
Shush.
Why are you shirtless?
Because I reloaded my skins and thought this would be the most appropriate skin
Perfect.
for
All
me.
right.
You know,
Cool. All
shirtless
right.
Ian. Also,
So-
you're still just a torso to me. The skin reload didn't work.
Well, you're a torso technically too.
Whatever. Deal with it.
Like just a torso. Hang on, I'm gonna take a picture
Oh
and
my
post this in
God.
Discord.
No one cares.
I want to.
Oh
I want
my
you
gosh.
to know. This is what
All right.
happens.
Anyway, let's move on with season 2. So
Modding
season 2
story.
was Level of Paradise. It had a lot of interesting things. Like, this is the house they stayed in. This was a house built out. Oh my goodness. We've had quite a few build teams over the years, and I forget which build teams they were. But this was all the rooms. Take a look inside. This was. I forget, man. It's been so long.
Where are you?
I'm
we go.
upstairs. So
This.
Aphmau and Aaron's room was
think-
this one.
Yeah.
Aphmau and Aaron's room was this one. Caitlin and Travis's room, I think, was this one here. And
Wasn't this the
then-
one where you did the whole like Dante's?
Yeah, Dante
makeover
had
thing?
Dante had a full arc. He had a full arc in Love Paradise, but that
And
that
no
didn't-
one cared.
No one cared. I remember specifically pushing that arc, wanting him to become like a more
Oh,
prominent character, and it didn't happen.
I remember something that happened here.
What happened here?
Septiplier.
Oh God. Oh,
I
I
remember
remember.
this.
I remember you did research for that, and you were so bad.
Ugh. It was like, oh, be this guy. I don't know who he is. Never heard of him.
Yeah, so let me explain something about that, because those of you guys who are here are probably wondering where that video is. That video has been taken down, and that yeah, I took that video down, and that's because at the time, Mark and Jack were perfectly fine with, like, as far as I knew, Mark and Jack were perfectly fine with, like, people like, you know, like the bromance and stuff like that, and it was a joke for them. But then later they expressed that they did not like that. Their fandom was getting too out of hand with it, like basically going after like their girlfriends and stuff like that, like their real life girlfriends, which was really messed up. And so after that, I just took it down because that's like out of respect.
Gee, I wonder what that's like.
Yeah, I know, right? So I totally understand what they were going through. So for me, when I heard that they didn't like when they were like, no, we'd rather like chill out on that, I was like, cool. So take it down. And that's just out of respect for like anyone who expresses like they're not comfortable with something. So just remember that, guys. If someone
And that's
says,
why you should not ship real life people.
yeah, and I mean, for some people, like in the beginning, they were like all cool with it. Like they were like, hey, this is fun, let's play around with it. But people took it way too far. And there's a point where it's like, okay, we're
Yeah,
like bros.
It took it too far. Let's move
Yeah.
on, shall we?
Yeah, so just know that.
Why are you burning?
Because
I'm
he's the
being
demon
hot.
spawn of hell.
It's because I'm hot. Ah!
Oh,
Demon spawn of hell. told you.
congrats!
And I'm back at the burning wall. This wall's on fire.
You can just teleport to us.
No, my mod privileges have been removed.
Oh.
I'm on it. I'm on it.
Thank you. Yay.
Oh, I can't type in his name. All right, cool. Monica, is that you? You're the Grinch.
It is. Thanks.
Okay.
I'm scared to go into the settings.
Oh. I can,
Hold up.
give me a second. I might be able to change you real quick.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
I'm gonna try, no promises.
Dang.
Trying to find it. I don't think I can change you.
She
Oh,
doesn't
yeah,
need
you're
to be
the Grinch.
changed.
All right.
Yeah, you're right. I don't need to be changed.
Yeah, girl,
You're
you work
perfect
it.
just the way you are.
You
hon.
don't wear them pants. You rock it. You know. You know, public display of indecency, but who cares? I mean, only the cops. But you know, that's whatever.
The Grinch, you don't care.
All right. So,
Am I doing this wrong? I forgot how to put myself in creative. Isn't it just game type 0 or 1?
game mode 0.
Game
mode
mode, sorry.
splash. Game mode space 0. So let's see.
Sorry, I was doing game type.
I'm gonna go through the episodes in season 2, and then we can move on from season 2. I'm gonna look at my own playlists. YouTube.
Trying to remember some of the locations.
So this is before I was in. I don't recognize any of this.
Yeah, this is before you. We're even a thought. Like.
Excuse me, I've been a thought all my life.
Well, I mean, you know, aside from that, yes, you're right. I wasn't gonna say it, but you know, if you're gonna roll with it, I'll roll with it. This is where Zane's pants fell off. Forget which pool it was.
Oh, I found the water park area where you nearly died.
Oh yeah, that was fun. That's actually happened in real life. That's why I wrote it in. And some events are based around real life experiences. Not all, obviously. Like, no people were werewolves.
Hey, go down it and die.
Yay!
Look how dangerous this is. Whee!
Wow, you're slowly going to your death.
Come with me. Get in.
Bye.
Yay.
Oh no, we can't control ourselves. Go down the pool. Whee!
So, I got stuck in a corner.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that happens.
Alright, there we go.
Realistically,
Oh.
Whoa, why are there skeletons?
cause it's
What are you
Minecraft.
doing?
I'm lost!
She's summoning
That's what I'm
Cthulhu. That's what she's doing.
Oh my god, they have horses!
Did you not know?
Welcome
that?
to Minecraft.
I know.
Yeah, I'm stuck in the water slide.
Look, I'm a baby Minecrafter, okay?
You've been playing this game. Well, you've been voice acting
my
for
God.
this game for how long?
Remember
yeah,
when we...
but I've never run into those!
Can you remember when we were doing a hide and seek at one point and we were like, oh my god, we can hide behind the waves. I remember that. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, Ivy had an arc here. I forgot that. For those of you guys who don't know.
Oh yeah.
Remember? She had an arc here. We had a sandcastle build. And then,
I remember.
Yeah. See.
I would love if we came across some of the old, just like a model was just left here or something.
I think they're clear. So models are usually cleared, because of lag. So models will cause lag. That's the thing. That's all we need. Oh yeah, Zane lost his pants right here. It was a
Alright,
great
I finally
episode.
made it to the bottom of the water slide.
Oh yeah, and then we had the Zane butt event happen during one of the videos.
Zane butt?
Yeah, so basically if you look at the Minecraft characters, right? It depends on how their skins are done, but if they sit like this, oh, you can't, they sit like this. If you don't color their legs and you have shorts on them, it just looks like they have a butt coming out. I don't think any of these characters have it, but yeah. Like, yeah, like your underbody isn't colored. So you have a little bit of a butt.
Got butt.
Oh, yep, I see it.
You can see it
Damn
just a little bit. See right there.
Oh,
So, but because his legs
Little
weren't
bit.
colored, it really looked like a butt. Like it just really
a
looked
little
like a
bit
butt.
behind the scenes Ian butt there. Actually, Garth's got it going on too.
Yeah, he does a little bit. But that happens, and normally it's not something we pay attention to. But But people point out your mistakes online. So yeah.
No.
Yeah, you
They
know.
would never.
They would never do that.
No. They will point out your mistakes if they can find them. Just because they think they'll get them popular. And it doesn't. It gets them blocked. No, I'm just kidding. I just ignore it. I'm like, okay, whatever. I don't care. Let's see. What else? All right, so season 2. Oh, we had that.
The only
terrible
other spot
joke.
really
Yeah.
is like the restauranty area where we always did mini games.
Yeah, we had the restaurant.
Mhm.
We did a lot of baby hide and seeks around here. Oh my gosh.
Where was it? Oh, is it? Oh no, no, that's a headache pad.
Yeah.
Where was it?
Oh, the restaurant. The restaurant should be. Let me see.
Found the boat.
The restaurant is not up here. Oh yeah, no, wait. No, it's. Yeah, it's right here. I found it. I stole a baby here. Not a real baby, but like a Minecraft baby. I stole a baby.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that's the baby was stolen here. Season 2 was really it was really fun in the beginning for me as like writing it, but it was definitely
Oh,
one
God.
of those seasons where what happened?
Behind you.
Oh, giant wolf. Can you not
Yeah.
show some season 6 models, please?
Oh,
Uh,
I thought that was season 5. Sorry.
yeah, let's not go to models that we don't.
Censor that
Yeah.
indecency.
All right.
Yeah, please don't go through the models, guys.
Okay.
But yes, you can go through
There's
the models
only
we've
one
shown.
There's only one Ian skin that works, and it's only the shirtless one.
You make that sound like a problem.
Give me a.
No worries. I'll just stay shirtless again.
Do you want me
Let's
to?
touch pecs.
I can pull up like the oldest skin for you. Ooh, I'm stuck.
No worries. This is just
That's
fine.
that's fine.
All right.
We're gonna bond male-like over this
Oh
fruit.
yeah. I love fruit.
Yeah. Whoa. All right.
Here's on that fruit.
All right.
I don't
So
think there's much more really with the season 2 stuff, is there?
no, but if anyone has any questions about season 2, you can ask right now. So we'll just give like a minute or two and see how things are going. Also a few donations. We have let's see. Alpha Alex, thank you so much for your donation. It says Chris Andy. I can't spell the other girl's name, so I won't try. And Jess and I are awesome. Andy, you're my English dreams. Ridiculous and cute. Chris, I'm proud of you for working out and beats. Jess, how's the baby? The other female, sorry. Stop being so pretty.
Dude.
Wow.
The other female, we in there.
Dude, Moika's been around longer than I have. Y'all should know who she is.
I know. How do you know she's pretty if you don't know her name?
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, that is very true. Suspicious.
Suspicious.
Ooh.
Baby's good. Baby's doing good for me. Andy, apparently your English dreams. I mean, you know,
Yeah, I know.
I've told you that many times. We've had this discussion many times. Don't rub his.
Wait, if he's English dreams, does that mean the queen dreams of him?
Ooh.
Mhm. We tight.
We did.
Wow.
By the time you realize how cool I am,
All
I'm
right.
sorry it took me so long.
it's fine.
Ooh. I couldn't see the name of the person, but they asked, "What was your favorite scene in season 2?" I'm gonna ask that question to you guys too, if you guys, well, except for you, Chris, because you don't count.
I wasn't in season 2.
Oh god. Okay.
There's quite a few of them because they were just so silly.
Yeah, I think that's what I liked best about season 2. Was
I think the
how
two that I
silly.
can think about are the one where Travis ended up having a fight with Caitlin's dad. That was
Oh.
quite funny.
The one where
Oh
he,
my
yeah.
God, yeah.
And there was the scene up here when it was Dante's arc, I think, towards the end where he was talking to somebody. It was me and somebody else. I can't remember who.
Oh,
at the
you and
back.
Ivy.
No, it was me and Travis. That was it.
Oh,
And
that's
they were
right.
just
That's
doing
right.
like stupid things to try and help him, but just not. And I think at the end, Garth just walks past you and Aaron in a dress and just like, sup?
Oh my gosh. I don't know what mine was in season 2. Season 2 had a few dramatic moments due to a misconception with a skin. That's all I remember. That horrible incident.
What was the hardest part to film in season 2? That's a good question.
I definitely think it was probably the ending episode
Makes sense.
because of the boat and having to move the boat with fireworks and everything. So I can't think of the top moment off of my head for season 2.
I can't. Same, but I will say that for season 2, I don't remember exactly what episode it was, but it was like definitely involved Zane and Kawaii-chan, and I remember everyone being like, "Oh my God, Kawaii-chan's checking out Zane's butt" or something.
Oh,
like
it was the
that.
one where he lost his pants because she was looking behind him.
Yes.
Yeah, when he fell in the pool.
Oh my God. Yeah, I think, I don't know. I just think the fans, like, finally realizing, like, oh, maybe this is a thing.
I know.
Yeah, and then the ship was
Was-
born, right?
Yeah, it was
Pretty
really
much.
fun for me.
So
Yeah.
season 2 was the first one where like everything took a huge sudden like leap in quality.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And episodes 1, I always remember episode 1 was a great one because it was just like, we're going. Why? Reasons.
Yeah.
We're going.
Oh wait, that reminds me. My favorite part was the one where Aphmau is on the beach with Aaron, and then all of a sudden she hears her dog, and then the dog is like bark, 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 and Bark has swam across oceans to come. To...
Jeez.
Yeah, so it wasn't explained how the dog did that, but the dog just did that.
Dog's
So-
intense.
Yeah, so we had some ridiculous ridiculous ways that made no sense how some people got to Level of Paradise. So yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, so moving on from season 2, we're gonna skip season 3. We're gonna go to season 4. So yeah, pretty much that's it. Let me see. Looking at chat to make sure there's no other questions.
Yeah,
Chat is going
let's
really
see.
fast, so I'm sorry if like I can't see it. No, I am not cheating on Pepsi right now. We just don't have Pepsi. Sorry.
I don't have any Diet Coke on me either, so sorry.
I had a coffee.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too.
All right, cool.
I did this morning.
Let's just skip to season 4, where the season that Chris can actually talk.
Yay! I was in this one.
Give me a second. I'm going to go to my full cam so I can make sure that we go to the right server. There we go. And then
I'll TP to the place as well, so you can just end up here.
Yeah, I'm teleporting
Thank
to you.
you.
cool. All right.
I'm not there yet though, so hold on.
Okay, tell me when.
Oh, we have to go to the right server.
Yes, okay,
Yeah,
they're
it's-
already on there.
it's
They're already
server
here.
It's server code 555.
No, wait.
Wait, what?
Incorrect.
It made me teleport.
Oh!
Made me teleport to death.
Ironic, isn't it?
Oh, now we're all here.
Okay, now I'm here. Now you can
Alright.
TP.
Okay.
All right. I forget your name is the Dragon Hat in game.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's only one, thank you.
Oh, I remember this place.
All right,
This
hold
is
on,
where
wait.
I took
I
part.
have to go to my thing. There we go. Now people can see. Now you can reminisce.
I was saying this was the place where we did that one. It was like one of my first Do Not Laughs, right?
Yeah, we
Yes.
did.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
That
So
was
this bush wasn't here.
It was like the first white milk and bacon joke we made after Angelsville.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
so there we go. Oh
You're
my
cat in
God.
here, what?
Yeah, she's been a cat.
the whole time.
Yeah, I've been a cat.
Oh.
Oh, she's so cute. Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
she's
kitty
always
cat.
been a cat.
And it sense.
All right, let's walk in. So this is the one where we introduced cars. The season where we introduced like actual people to get in the cars. Vroom vroom vroom. And this place is really cool and like
I
weird.
want to go to a cabin like this.
Isn't it pretty?
Freaking vaulted ceilings all over the gaff.
It's really cool.
I like the fireplace.
I know. So the idea for season 4 originally was to have everything take place in the cabin. And that's to have a more condensed season so we could do more character stuff. And we also made it so the cast was smaller for season 4. Oh my god, yeah, you weren't in season 4.
Mm-mm.
That's right. So yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, yeah, I think the only time I really like showed up was like in like mini games, but not too much in season 4.
Oh, there's an actual built room.
Yeah.
Well, that was interesting. Well, that
Let's
was
see which one this
interesting
one is.
because season 4 was also like airing the same time as PDH season 2, right?
So the cool thing about season 4 and season 2 is that they ran simultaneously. It was probably the most, yeah, there's a little walkway that we did here for one of the scenes. Season 4 and season 2 ran alongside each other simultaneously. And it was really, really cool because people were so enamored by Ian in PDH season 2. And I was just really excited because I knew what was going to happen.
Yes, because you planned him to be who
Oh,
he is,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, like, usually the nicest people you meet, like, you know, they could be very
was-
scary.
It was also so funny because I had no idea. So
Yeah, okay. So to give you guys an idea, the VAs, you know, everyone here, they don't know what's gonna happen. They, and I prefer it that way. And I don't know if you guys feel this way with other scripts as well, but for me, I personally prefer that they don't know, just so that when they see it, they don't expect it coming, and they can give a natural, like reaction to it.
I'll be honest, this situation is very unusual because most of the time, like for any other animations or games, you're usually given the whole thing, so you know exactly what's going to happen.
Yeah.
So,
But like again, for this kind of production, there's always a script coming in every single well, at least before there was like scripts coming in like what, every other week.
ish, yeah.
more than that probably.
Yeah, and it was just definitely. It's definitely a different kind of work environment. I think for VAs, you guys gotta enlighten me on that one.
Yeah. So, like, I guess from my point of view, since this was my first real season with the team, you know, voicing Ian in PDH season 2, we get the script like, you know, maybe every other week, once a week, etc., and we're not told beforehand what's going on. So we get the script. Sometimes people read the entire script, other times they just read through their own scenes, you know, so they don't know what's going on. So cut to my big reveal, Ian's big reveal in season 4, and I'm like, wait, here.
I kind of wish I could see your reactions when you guys are recording. Whenever I send something out, I'm like, I want to see what they think of this, and I'm like, oh.
Which is especially interesting because I wasn't watching PDH season 4. So I'm like, okay, I'm this cloaked figure. What's going on with them? I don't know what's going on.
Oh, that reminds me actually. For this, the cloaked figure, I actually ended up voicing him until the reveal because I didn't want it to know it was you.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
We didn't want anyone to know, and that's another thing too, and that's also to avoid because the scripts come out so often. It's a continuous series. It's also to avoid any potential leakage of information because we have fans that constantly I would almost go to the point to say that they would almost like I don't know, harass is a hard word. They would ask a lot about like, hey, what's going on? Truth is, nobody
I
knows.
got one of those today.
Huh?
I just got one of those today.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, so just so you guys know, and you know, not to downplay your relationship with me, guys, but like, they don't know what's going to happen. Like, that's just the thing. They have no idea, and that's for privacy reasons. That's for leakage reasons, and that's also to, I feel like it gives a different reaction. Like,
He doesn't like us.
I don't like you guys. Yeah, I absolutely don't. We have to have some drama going on, so because more drama means more
Yeah.
famous, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all about that YouTube drama. I mean, Jess and Jason have taken almost all my stuff now. You all
Yeah,
saw the video. So
I took all Chris's stuff. That's why he has
they
no
left me a
shirt.
computer so I can keep working. That's it.
Sorry, just like outside, sitting down, like on an iPhone.
I'm in an empty room with like a single laptop and a USB microphone with no furniture. I'm just like,
A chain around your neck.
uh-huh.
Oh my goodness.
Baby.
Okay. And for those of you guys, I saw someone said Q&A later, I hope. Feel free to ask your questions. I mean, don't spam too much. But if I can see the questions, then yes, I would like to address anything that I can or feel comfortable with doing. So feel free to leave questions, and if I see them, I will get them. So. So let's go with that question before. What was your favorite scene from season, season 4?
From this one?
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Season this one.
Season this one. Let me think about that one. That one's. I mean, there's the obvious one of just seeing the last episode because that was very vibrant, to say the least.
Oh, because
Yeah.
was it this season technically that had the big animated fight scene?
Yes, it did. That was
That was-
like my favorite one.
That was cool to see. Was that the first time we had custom animation on the channel?
That was the first time.
Coincidentally, it was just after I'd done it for my series. Wow, Jess.
I wasn't watching your series.
Yeah, right. You were looking at it and you were like, damn, gotta beat that.
But no, it was so hard to show a fight in you can't. There's some things you cannot show in Minecraft without it looking really stupid.
What are you talking
okay?
about? Get over here, Andy.
No,
Here's
guys,
how-
it looks
here's
really
how the fight
stupid.
Scene would have been. Yeah. Anyway.
It looks
Done.
so stupid.
Oh! It broke the couch. And that's how the fight
See
scene
what
would have
you've
been.
done.
Collateral damage.
But yeah, no, certain things just look really stupid if you try to puppet them in Minecraft. Like, they just look stupid. Like, they look so bad, just trust me. Which is why we started using animation, and the fight scene was the first one. I cried when we did the fight scene, because that was the first time I saw them in, like, 3D. Like, I actually cried, and then I cried on stage at one of the, at VidCon.
Aww.
I was like, oh my god, my characters came to life. It was crazy, even though it was so violent. It was so cool. I wasn't that.
I was stoked. I'm like, there's custom animation scene, and well, cause they had me record the lines you see in that scene, but we didn't know there'd be a custom. At least I didn't know there'd be a custom animation.
You know, the only thing I was thinking of while I was watching it is like, damn it, Chris has got something for his visual reel.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, I freaking saved that clip. As soon as I get a few more, I'm putting together a visual reel, and that's going right in it.
But yeah, so pretty much I think that was the biggest highlight. And also the fact that the story took a different turn in MyStreet. It was really cool to have like a different type of story going on at the time. Like, before everything was so lighthearted, it was sickening.
It's like when you have too much sugar, you know, it's just too sweet.
I was ready to stab things, like just just stab. But yeah, no, it was definitely fun to have like a different point of view, different kind of theme behind it. And that's what I personally enjoy doing, is changing up the genres every now and then. So season 4 was heavy. Season 1, 2, and 3 were pretty lighthearted. Season 2 had a few. Season 1, I mean, they had like these moments where it's like, oh, it's so tense, oh my god. But I think that, what was it? I think going up and down for me is definitely a huge, yeah, let's do that. So, anyway, Moika, did you have anything to say for what you liked in season 4? I
You
forgot.
said she wasn't in it.
She wasn't in it,
Well,
but she
yeah,
just liked
no, I
something.
wasn't. Yeah, I wasn't in it, but I think that the fight scene, I think, is still my favorite from that.
Mhm. That was really cool, and that was
So,
that was all done by one person, which was Wesley. That was the first time that we
yeah.
worked with him, and it was really cool. He actually did a lot of the choreography, like interpreting things on his own, like certain trees falling down during that scene was him, like doing that. So shout out to Mama's Boy or Wesley.
Oh, and freaking, you know what the best part of that whole custom animation is?
Mhm.
part where Aaron is chasing Ian through the trees, through the snow, stuff like that. Ian ducks under a tree.
Yeah.
Aaron just runs straight through and bashes a tree with his head.
I actually asked for that one. I was like, Aaron is so pissed at this point that he doesn't care. He should not care about what's going on, okay?
I freaking love it.
All right. So let's go to next season, which is season 5. Unless
to the next server.
Yeah, unless there's any questions about season 4, I'll give you guys like a little bit to ask, and if I can catch the question, great. One question says, why did you make MyStreet? It's because I really wanted a different. I was, as you all know, the majority of these characters, at least 3 of these characters here, except for Ian. Ian is a MyStreet born. Are from another series called Diaries. I'm sure that a lot of you guys remember that. By the way, if you guys want an update on that, there's been an update on the Aphmau Fantasy channel for 8 months. Go check it out. I still get questions about that. They're like, what's going on? I'm like, there is an update on there that's been 8 months old. But yes, these characters are from Diaries, and Diaries was a heavy series. Like, it dealt in everything. It wasn't voiced, so I don't think it was as emotionally conveyed properly.
Wait, it wasn't initially voiced?
Mm-mm. I did all the voices for all the characters.
Cool.
Then Keston came in and ruined it. God.
Yeah, I know. Keston
Yeah,
had to-
Keston.
Oh, actually, that brings up a good point. Was Keston your like first ever voice actor hire?
Yeah, he was.
Oh, cool.
So Keston was hired long ago. I was looking for someone to do
Long ago,
long.
in a galaxy far, far away.
Andy? Can you narrate everything I'm about to say? But. in
No,
your
Chris's voice was better for it.
Oh, okay, all right. Yeah. So
that
long
was,
ago.
that was my Shad voice when I was initially brought into the channel.
Long ago.
There was. Oh, bunnies! Shoot, bunnies.
There
Sorry, I
were
got distracted.
bunnies, and the bunnies were hopping along.
This is so good. I can't see any of the questions. How was your day? My day was great. Thank you.
That was pretty good.
Always the best question at a Q&A. Just, how are you?
Okay. Let's see. We'll open up questions toward the end. How about that? Let's just go through the series right now. Because I can't see this stuff. Like, it's going by way too fast for me to keep up. But if I can catch them, I will, so feel free to ask them as we go. Let's go to full cam, and then we'll go disconnect. And now we're going to the next one. Are you there, Andy?
What the heck? Andy, what are you?
Oh, this is. Yeah, I
he's
need
a
to change
person, and he's very nice.
that.
It looks like a Simpsons character.
Yeah, I need to change up. Hold up. There we go.
Alright. I am on. Give me a second. Alright, so I am here. Give me a second. Alright, so we're already spawned in the most iconic scene. You know, the scene where Ian, you know.
You died here.
You died.
Thanks for that. I died again. That was my second death for Ian.
So let's just talk about that since we're already on it, man. Like, we just kind of jumped into
Wait,
this
so
one.
that was season 5, not season 4, right?
Oh, we went to season 4. We gotta go season. No, that was season 6. All right, shut up, everybody. We gotta go.
Season 6. Whatever. Okay. Ian was still dead from.
Where are we going for season 5?
Ian was still fake dead from
Season
season 3.
5 is the not beat up set. So there's 2 sets. There's one set. There's one set that's like super ransacked, where it looks like chaos has happened. And this is the set where chaos has happened. And
Oh yeah,
then-
this is this. Oh, is this season 5? I can't
So
remember. No, never
five
mind.
is the same as 6, but 5 looks 6 looks more ransacked than. Ooh.
Now, I'm trying to remember which season it was when I became your main builder. 6
Season
wasn't it? I
6?
think.
Yeah, it was 6.
Yeah. That's why the sets got better. Oh.
See, you can't give Andy too much praise. He's like one of the gremlins. Like, if you give him too much, it just if you praise him after midnight.
Tell me I'm wrong.
If you
Tell
praise
me
him
I'm wrong.
If you praise him after midnight, he'll
I
turn
become
into-
even better.
He becomes even better. No, you're not wrong. By the way, Andy's been doing sets lately, just so you guys know. So shout out to
Lately?
Andy. Well, I'm saying we did have a build team build this set. Unless you were secretly on that build team because they were also overseas as well.
Ha ha ha! It was I! Geo!
And his wonderful wife Amy does our skins.
Yay.
She does, so shout out to
Boy.
her. Garth. Andy, do you know?
What?
Give me a second. I'm gonna go full cam. I'm gonna see
You
if I
can't
have.
just call someone by their character's name. Don't you?
Oh,
know
I
you guys-
found the scene.
You
I
guys do
found
it
the
all the
scene-
time on stream to me.
I found the scene where both of you died.
Where? Oh.
I would come
Oh.
see, but you know my game's been frozen for like the past 2 minutes.
All
Oh,
right.
yeah, you
So
crashed though.
yeah, you crashed. So you can just
Yeah, I'm
log
stuck.
Okay, anyway, you go find season 5.
All right, let me
Uh-huh.
disconnect and try to find season 5 real quick. All right, so you guys can see my full screen right now. Perfect. I think season 5. I had. See, let's come over here. Whoop, and then. Let me check this place out. I don't know if there is a season 5 set, guys.
I
I'm
don't
like-
think there is. So we may have to
Yeah,
just skip to
no.
season 6.
crashed so hard. I can't even pull up my task manager.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
happens.
I may have to be here in spirit.
This is what happens, really. This is not the first time this happened.
Let me disconnect and see if
Oh.
we can find.
Oh, brings up an
Season
interesting
5.
point. Can
What?
I?
Oh god, I can't hear him.
Uh-oh, I think he died.
He's
I
like,
think
can I?
Jason
Can I?
smited him. Dude, he was gonna ask something he shouldn't, so Jason smited him.
Give me a second. Let me check to see. This is the right
Hello?
place. Yeah, we can
Hi.
hear you now.
My computer just freaked out.
What were you
Welcome
going
to
to say?
Minecraft.
I was going to talk about that one, like, a two truths and a lie mini game we did where my computer just would not run the server, so we put in an NPC instead.
Oh
A few
yeah.
people noticed that.
Yeah, so that's a thing that happens.
Yeah, we just don't acknowledge it. If we're just like, all right, someone's computer's not working, you know what? They're an NPC right now.
Yep.
That's okay. We'll roll with it. And that's mostly because we have deadlines and stuff like that. So,
Mhm.
let's see.
Almost everything is done on the same day.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So on average, Jess, what would you say is the timeline from recording a video to releasing a video and getting everyone's audio sent in and edited and stuff like that?
It rarely
minigames.
depends. So since we've been doing animations, that has changed drastically. I can
Oh
say
wait,
that
no, I
like
mean
just
for like minigame.
oh, for a minigame?
Yeah.
Same
Oh.
day.
Like yeah, same day. You can get a minigame done in like if you're fast about it and you're like not picky. I'm picky. You can get it done in probably 4-5 hours, depends.
Yeah, because that's like recording the video, getting everyone together, recording the video footage, having them send in their audio, syncing it all up, editing, etc., etc.
Yeah, so it's usually 4 to 5 hours. If we don't even bother with the audio, if it's like, hey, we got to do it now, then we try to shut it down to 2 hours. But it usually takes about. It really depends. That's subjective, but I'm gonna say like average 4 to 5. That's if we're in a rush. If not, then it could take up to 6 hours, maybe even longer than that. For a regular episode, back when it was like the Diaries era, and I didn't have to worry about voice acting and stuff like that, it was like maybe 3, 4, 5 hours of prep, and then just record it and then edit it down. It's because I didn't have any voice actors to worry about and have any, mods to worry about. It was pretty straightforward. Nowadays, it's like maybe 16, 18 hours per production from the beginning of conception to finish. But with animations, it's more like days now. Yeah. Or days or months. It really depends. So, that's just how it is. But, alright. So, I'm in the MyStreet Season 6 house. Gameplay. There we go. Alright. Alright, so we're going up with Season 5. And for those asking if I'm going to read Super Chats, I will read Super Chats. I have, so if you see them disappear, don't worry about it, because I have a little archive of them. So, if I'm not answering them now, I will get to them later. Alright, so let's pretend this is Season 5, that everything is happy. Alright?
Whoa, I've forgotten what that emotion was like.
Alright, so Season 5, they come here, after that whole horrible incident with, Season 4, because Aaron has plans here, and, everyone ends up coming along, because, you know, we have to.
Did Ian come back at the end of Season 4 or the end of Season 5?
I think it was the, oh shoot, I forget. No, he was introduced back in, yeah, end of Season 5. End of Season 5.
Okay, yeah, so I'm not around yet, so people are still happy.
Yeah, everyone's so happy. As
Basically.
soon as he sees you, that's when Gareth, you know, bad
Yes,
stuff
I
starts
see that.
happening that moment.
He doesn't do the slashy slash yet, but yeah.
Yeah, and there was actually a few scenes that were not, because there's a misconception with, like, Blaze not really understanding, like, what Aaron's condition is. Aaron, for Blaze, he just believes Aaron has a few anger issues and, like, whatchamacallit, what is it? He has something up with him. He doesn't know what it is, though. And a scene that was missing, in that scene where Gareth gets turned, or like, you know, spoilers for anybody who doesn't know. A scene that was missing is that when that happened, Blaze and Maria were supposed to walk away and come back to see that. But because of missed scenes, timeline, like this is what happens when you rush too much. Scenes get cut out. That just happens. And so when people look at it, they're like, wait a minute, that didn't make any sense because that didn't make sense and you didn't show that. And I'm like, yeah, I know, because I was rushing to write and it didn't get in, okay? But yeah, so that was a misconception there and oopsie.
Big oof.
It was a big oopsie, yeah. I was like pretty like PO'd about that. But there's not much you can do. It's out, it's out. You just say, hey, look, that wasn't supposed to be that way. Move on, pretty much. At least for me. You guys don't have to move on because you guys watch it, you consume it, so you can harp on that all you want.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, I'm just like, nope, I gotta keep going. I can't deal with that stuff. So, Andy, what was your favorite part about Season 5? You had a lot of, pretty good moments going on here.
It's a 5. Oh, jeez. I'm trying
Yeah,
to
you had a
remember.
You kissed, Kwai-chan.
Oh, yeah, that episode. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, I didn't get
A lot of
backlash
people-
on that.
Yup. I remember that.
Oh.
Those were some
was a-
times.
That was a big oof.
So,
Yeah.
so before I ever write in something with the characters, at least with the newer voice actors, I've been kind of adamant about saying, hey, look, some people can't separate the characters from the voice actors. Just know that this, just know that this would happen. This might happen. Like, basically giving them a warning. Like, hey, just know that, you know, if you need to talk to me, feel free to talk to me about it. I'll chill out anyone that actually needs chilling out.
I'll fight him.
I'll fight him. Yeah, I will fight him. Because I remember poor Chris. I thought Chris was getting, because I was seeing like the messages that were aimed at me but meant for Chris, but they didn't tag him in it. So I was like, Chris, I'm so sorry for this hatred. He's like, what hatred? And I was like, and I was like,
Well, no, that became a huge thing, and I forgot
Yeah.
what episode did that happen in.
that
Like,
happened
when
when
did
you
that
went
start?
evil.
Basically, essentially went
When you went evil.
when Ian just went evil for the first
Yeah.
time. Okay, yeah. That was a really interesting time, and I've said this before, but I totally want to reiterate it again. I know a lot of people were really worried that like I was getting bullied, people were hitting on me, and I was sad. I'm gonna be honest, I loved every second of it.
Yeah.
As an actor, my goal is to portray a character and to cause an emotional reaction. And that's exactly what happened. So I was like, oh, people are loving this and hating it. Oh, this is going to be intense. It's that moment when you're watching a show, something crazy goes on, and you love the show because it causes such a deep emotional reaction in yourself. And that's like the point of being an actor, you know?
Yeah. Like Joffrey
If it
from
helps,
Kingdom-
man, if
from
it helps,
Kingdom-
man, I absolutely hate you.
Anyway, so people were worried that I was sad and depressed, that people were bullying me. I was like, this is awesome. I love it.
Yeah, I remember like messaging you like, cause I always apologize like to people who are getting that like because I'm used to that. I get that all the time. It happens to me.
Mhm.
But for people who are like new to this, who are experiencing the fandom for the first time, I'm like, I am so sorry. And trying to handle it professionally. And Chris was just like, what are you talking about? I was like, okay.
I also got like sort of a trial by fire being thrown into this fandom since I'm not like the rest of you and haven't been around forever. Before coming onto the cast, you know, I had maybe like 500 followers on Twitter, maybe 1,000 followers on Instagram. And then like over the course of 6 months, just like thousands of new people, new comments, stuff like that. So I was like, okay, this is getting pretty intense. And then that whole thing happened. I'm like, okay, this is all interesting.
Yeah, I still remember like the first time. It's just like get a message from someone who's like, oh, it's just some YouTuber, like whatever, I'll do this thing.
Yeah.
It's fine. And all of
Oh,
a sudden,
yeah.
it's just like, oh, okay, right. This is happening.
Aw.
Yeah, my situation was really similar because yeah. So backstory.
Oh, let's do
Back-
backstory. Where are you
yeah,
at?
no,
Yay.
legit. Mine is
Yeah,
interesting.
where is she?
Where'd she go?
So oh wait, yeah, where are you guys? I have no idea where you guys are at. I'm by
Oh,
the
I'll take you.
house.
We're in the house.
Oh,
By the
you
way,
guys are in the house?
since I wasn't in this season, why is this whole house trashed?
Oh.
Oh, this is for season 6. So season 5, this house isn't trashed. Season 6, this house is trashed.
Why?
Because the Guardian Forces basically
Watch the show.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, wow.
Man, give me some views, please.
That YouTube money.
Give me. All right, continue, Moika. Backstory.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so my backstory is really I don't know, Aphmau era for me when I was first starting out was very interesting because back then I had just moved. I had lost literally everything because when I was moving I put some of my stuff in storage, and so I was like, oh, it's only a couple hours, I'll go visit my family, say goodbye to them because I'm moving really far away from them, and all that. Well, between then and when I went back, somebody had broken in and stolen everything.
Oh,
It
damn.
was- So yeah, so luckily though, I love gaming. So I was just like, oh, I'll take my interface, my microphone, and my computer to my mom's. That way I can still play games. So yeah, so that was literally everything I had, and oh my god, I still kick myself for this. In the storage unit, I had put a safe which had my birth certificate and my social security card in it. So it was like, yeah, so it was just one of those moments where it was like, I just moved. I literally can't even get like a normal job because most jobs require to see like your social security along with your ID. And so to get my social back, I had to have my birth certificate, which was now stolen. And it was like the same situation for my birth certificate to get it replaced. And so around that time, it was voice acting had been kind of like a weird thing for me because I loved doing it as a kid, as a hobbyist. And so it was just one of those moments where it was just like, maybe I should get back into it because I have the experience. And while my quality's not the greatest, like it for now, I can make it work. And so then cue Aphmau after I had been like, yeah, no, it was just like I had so that's the thing about being a voice actor is you can't just do one thing, really. You have to diversify yourself because you don't know when you're gonna get lots of work. So
Yeah,
at that time, so at that time I had been doing side stuff for voice acting and streaming on Twitch. And then at some point I was just like, you know what? I should put up like a small demo reel on YouTube. And it was literally like super generic, like me doing some like really character work. So it's like really anime. I guess is what some people would describe it as. Yeah. And so it was literally very generic title, like Mega Moika female VA demo reel. And I mean, it worked because Jess had messaged me like literally not too long ago. At the time, after I had put it up, and she was just like, "Hey, I'm a like YouTuber. I do Minecraft videos." And then I was just like, "Hey, if she's gonna pay me, sweet." I didn't even look into it that much, so I was kind of like Andy, where it was just like, "Oh, what do you do with Minecraft? What?" And then and then it like the episode aired, and my friends were like, "Oh my god, have you like checked your Twitter and stuff?" And it just insane.
I remember the role specifically, and this is like what you mentioned, a lesson in it can happen like that. The role that you picked, the role that I done that you picked from my really crappy old demo reel was a anime dub I auditioned for. Didn't even get the role, and it was for like a Soul Eater character. It was just like,
oh my god, that's so funny.
I was like, all right, I gotta. So for the first people I casted.
I'm gonna find the first email. Hold on a second.
Yeah, go find it. Go find. I forgot what I sent you. Oh god, please let it be good. I forgot what I sent you.
I'm gonna have a look. Hold on.
But I remember when I was casting the dudes, because I was like, all right, this is kind of like a harem kind of thing I'm going for. I don't know what I'm doing with it, but you know what? These guys gotta sound hot. So I was like, villain, hot. Knight in shining armor, hot. Other knight in shining armor, hot. Dante, Keston, whatever. Keston.
Yeah, here we go. So the title of it is "Paid Voice Actor Needed ASAP," and in the brackets, like really. Good evening.
Really?
Please excuse the very weird title. My name is Jessica.
Oh my
I am the owner of the YouTube channel Aphmau Gaming. I am looking for a voice actor literally tonight for a character. I would explain more, but I'm looking to talk to you about this and discuss price. You can contact me on Again, my sincerest apologies for this being all over the place.
See, I try to be nice and professional when I'm talking to people professionally. Especially if I'm gonna pay them money.
I just realized, you know the funny thing? I didn't even reply to the email.
Wow!
Yeah. No.
I just contacted you
No,
on.
no.
I just contacted you on
reply to that
Skype.
email right now. You reply to that email right now.
Okay. No, I would never do work for some pathetic YouTube channel.
Put that.
No,
wow.
I didn't do. I
Wow.
just I added the Skype. I added the Skype. That's what it was.
Oh, that's right. And then we went from there.
Yeah, there we go.
Right.
No, I would never work for some pathetic YouTube channel. There we go.
So that was back in the day when you would like look for the actors yourself, I guess, right?
Yeah. So I was looking for actors until I would say since season 5. Season 5 I was also looking for actors, but season 5 I had so many voice actors that I could get recommendations and demo reels from other voice actors because I had such a repertoire of people here.
So that's how I got involved, because I got involved, I was contacted by Patrick Seymour. He and I knew each other from other stuff, and he was like, hey, you know, I voice for this YouTube channel. They're looking for another voice actor for a low voice character, so that's when he sent me the audition for Shad. Yeah,
Pat has his own like casting company place, and so I was like, hey, after a while, I was like, show me some people under your talent. So Pat is how I have been casting most recent voice actors. So it's pretty cool.
So shall we start? While we're doing this, shall we TP to some of the other areas of this place for season 6? Because I think we've extended season 5.
Yeah. I was gonna say something important. I forgot what it was.
Oh, sorry.
I was gonna respond to something.
Like
Um,
how you cast voice actors. It's basically
yeah. So
that.
casting is now at least if you have like demo reel through Pat, which is the voice of Travis. He has his own little thing. I started casting from there. Unless there's demo, sometimes I even look up demo reels on YouTube. Really, like it really depends on what voice I'm looking for. But yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna teleport to you, Andy.
I'm at the prison and all that. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Give me a second. Nothing has been built here, right? That is for the other episodes?
No, shouldn't be. And even then, you can just show the prison. So.
Okay. So let's go into season 6 now. Yeah, let's go into season 6. Season 6 is pretty cool. It's still going on. It's a big production. What? It is a huge production. It's, oh my goodness. So thank you guys for being patient, of course. It just feels better when you release something that you are able to put more time into, and that's the policy I've been going with. Just helps a lot, you know?
Yeah. So there's an obvious reason I brought you here.
Okay.
I built this.
Oh, all right, let's go somewhere else.
Wow.
All right, can I go in? No spoilers down there, right?
No. It's just the prison where they were held before.
Okay. All right, so this is the prison where Derek and everyone was held. It's very pretty. Look at this craftsmanship. Very Gucci. Very nice. I love this a lot. Oh, I love this. This is actually a It's actually really.
Do you want to know exactly my thought process on this?
What?
No clue.
No, it's
You're
probably
just
from the
winging it?
reference.
Jason just told me build something that looks like this. So okay. So I did.
Dude, these walls and little details are intense.
I know.
Yeah, tell me about it.
So nice. I'm gonna go in prison for a little bit. Oh, I can't. Never mind.
You know what the ceiling looks like? The ceiling looks like that sort of spackling effect you get with
Where am I at?
like drywall and whatever.
Yeah, but yeah, no, like I can't remember how long ago it was, but I started taking over like for building essentially for almost like every minigame and all of the other stuff. Like the main like huge builds are like exported to a build sim, and then I kind of come in with the details.
And it makes it look really pretty.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh my god. TP. There you go. All right. So this is So season 6. Let's talk about season 6. So season 6 has been intense. From the very beginning. I'm pretty sure you all understood that when you saw the opening cinematic and how intense that was. You know how much I was scared for you. I was really scared.
Yep.
You know why? Because there's a lot of crazy action stuff going on in the beginning. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Did you watch the beginning, Chris?
He's not being serious. Like,
Are you? I'm scared. I'm really scared. I don't know, Chris.
Wait,
I'm
what?
gonna go to the next build. I'll TP you guys.
Okay.
Oh, hey, there's a dead body over here. I just noticed.
Ignore that.
Don't look. Spoilers.
All right. Here. Is this the what is this?
This is the control room.
Ah, the control room. It is very pretty. It's got lots of buttons and stuff like that. You see this a lot. There's a lot of scientists beeping around here. These buttons actually do something. So give me a second. Let me push the button. Okay,
Ooh,
it did something.
let's
No, it didn't do anything.
Okay.
But yeah, I love how detailed the build is. Oh my, especially the ceiling. I like the ceiling. How long did the ceiling take?
Do you want to know how I did it?
How?
I literally made 3 tiles and copy and pasted them all over the place in random sections.
Oh no.
When you do these, do you do them in character or do you use another program?
I just do them in character.
Oh gosh, that seems like it'd still take a super long time.
Yeah, they do. Bits take ages.
Gosh.
So yeah, this is where the scientists do their beepy stuff, and yeah,
Beepy stuff.
it's true.
Big
They have
boat.
nubs. They season 6 has been really intense, and that's because that's what the feeling was when you first got into it. You knew we set up exactly what to expect because of everything going on. Garth was the first person you saw. You saw he was all right. He was not deaded. And then it went from there. And really, it's a season about. Can't really get into what the season about, but obviously it pays homage to another series. And that's been in the works for a while, and it's really, I don't know, it makes me feel complete, just because, I like this place. This is where all the crazy stuff
Yeah,
happens.
Jason actually did a lot of work on this one.
Yeah.
This is Jason's baby for the build. I just helped on this one.
Oh, I recognize this place.
Yeah.
Bad
Yeah, oh, of
things
course
happen
you
to
would.
me here. Bad things happen to me.
Aren't you happy, though? You get to invoke that emotion. It's just like, ugh.
I know.
Alright, so,
I
with that...
actually.
Go ahead.
I saw an interesting question if you're taking one of them.
Yeah, go ahead. I was actually about to introduce that.
I missed who asked it, but someone asked who was the hardest character to cast.
The hardest character to cast. I think in all the in overall,
Sure.
the older adult males were the hardest to cast. I'm trying to think of. I think Michael. Michael is the hardest to cast. Just because he has a villain voice. And I normally tend to find that the ladies that I cast for the older female roles, they nail it pretty much like on the first go. For some of the male roles, because you want them to sound I'm gonna say it's Michael. I'm gonna say Michael was the hardest one to cast.
Usually when a guy tries to go lower, it's very easy to slip into sounding ridiculous or cartoony.
Yeah, that would make a lot of sense because I didn't want him to sound like, I'm such evil villain, me winning.
Yeah.
You know, I want him to sound pretty serious, and the voice actor who is playing Michael is doing a really, really good job of that. But he is definitely was the hardest one to cast.
That was Jello, right?
No, that's John. Shoot, let me make sure I have his name 100% right.
Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt.
Yes.
Give me a second.
His name is my name too.
Really?
Hmm.
Let's see really quick. I just want to make 1,000% sure I'm saying his name right. Yeah, John Archer.
Gotcha.
Yeah, John Archer is playing Michael. And I also I remember when I casted Michael, I was going through a list. Actually, I had on the list, I had Patrick Seymour, who plays Travis. I had you Chris on there for the villain role. I had Andy on there. And it's the reason I casted him was because you guys already play characters, and I was afraid that people were gonna be like, "That's just a character that they already casted." And I was like, "It happens." So I wanted to cast someone new to do that role.
I really like the voice you use right there.
Well, it's true. That's what happened. It's just a voice in a dress. It's like Mickey Mouse. So yeah.
Boy, we're gonna cast a new voice.
Look, I feel like I'm the Mickey Mouse sometimes. All right. So season 6. If you guys want to start asking questions, go for it. If you guys, Moika, Andy, and Chris have any questions, you can ask me, or we can go with that.
I'm good. I've been around long enough. I know everything.
Yeah, you good. I mean, but I'm asking you to be polite, man. Like, come on. I'm asking you to be polite.
I just be repeating myself at this point.
What is Ian's last name? I don't know.
N.A.
Ian Nah.
Nah.
Did you
Yes.
guys... Chris, when you were talking about voicing Ian and how you invoked emotion, I was gonna say, oh, just like Joffrey from Kingdom Hearts. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah. Honestly,
Joffrey's
yeah,
not
it's
from
pretty
Kingdom
much
Hearts,
like
he's from
that.
Game of Thrones.
Oh wait, yeah, you made sense. But yeah, that's sort of the
Yeah.
reaction, you know? Where it's
Anyway.
like you just love to hate him.
Yeah. And I do like characters. I tend to think that the characters that I have more conflict with, I tend to like more as characters because they're not the norm. They're different, but also bad, evil.
I think it was after after Ian became evil was when you brought me in for my first mini games, and I totally wanted to come in with the attitude of like, I'm gonna be as silly and lighthearted as possible because everyone just knows me as a villain character right now.
Yeah, which is great for the mini games because they're not supposed to be evil.
Right.
Mhm.
And
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm totally incompetent at this game anyway, so.
All right. So for those of you guys asking about Celestia and Alexander, the dogs of MyStreet, wondering where they are while everyone is being, hunted down with guns and violence and everything, because the dogs are so important.
I mean, it's a good question.
It is a good question. So Starlight actually has a pet babysitting service. It's called Starly. It's where the dogs go when the owners want to kind of take a break. And since everything happened on Starlight, the dogs are there and they're all playing with all the other dogs, so the dogs are fine. Don't worry about it. It's true. So
Canon. Done.
yeah, it's canon. Done.
Besides,
That's it.
why do you all want the dogs near all the gunfire? You're
Yeah,
awful
I
people.
know. Like, seriously, you saw what they
It's
did
okay,
to Aaron.
Something
When
could
everyone
happen
else
to
in
them.
the series is dead, the dogs will rule.
Exactly. So, just so you guys know, the dogs are fine. My goodness. You know how many questions I get about these dogs? Like, I get it. They are important. But they're not progressing the story. Alright? The dogs are perfectly fine. They're all...
Haven't you watched any anime? There's always got to be a dog sidekick, you know? A
Yes.
small animal tagging along.
But I don't want the dogs near the violence and the explosions! My goodness! Like, what if the MyStreet house... Like, what if I was like, hey, one day, why don't we just, explode something? And then they're gone. And then everyone's like, what happened to the dogs? They're in a protected area. They are perfectly fine. Alright? They're fine.
They're getting
They're
groomed.
on vacation.
They're on a babysitting service, okay? Someone said, wow, she actually thought about that. I'm like, no, but seriously, they're fine. They are fine.
Oh, here
They're fine.
we go. Here we go. Spin-off, one-off episode where we just see what's happening with the dogs the entire time.
I also want to get their models, fixed up a little bit more.
They are a bit derpy.
Yeah, but still, that's why I'm like, wait, let's wait up a little bit. But yes. Okay, alright. Let's see. Who's my least favorite character? I want to know who you guys' least favorite character is.
Oh yeah, nice job on that one. Wow.
Mhm.
Wow, yeah.
What?
Way to
What?
shift that question.
Which one?
Avoid controversy by just making everyone else answer.
No. I'm trying to think about who my least favorite character is because I like them all.
Well, you made them. It's like asking what was your least favorite child.
Right.
I mean, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So, for me, I'm like... I mean, they all do stupid things from every now and then. Like, everyone does something stupid. That's just human nature. People do stupid things. So I don't really hold that against them, because they're just people.
I guess it's just a case of, if I think, is there a character which I just don't think has ever had a reason to belong? Then not really. They've served some
Okay.
kind of, modus at some point.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe this is gonna be a little biased, but I'm gonna say Dante.
Wow.
Why would you
Look,
say that?
how could he do this to my girl Nicole and my girl Kawaii-chan?
Yeah, he
if you read up on the not MyStreet lore, but the Diaries lore, I'm just like, boy, how
Okay.
dare you?
So what's hilarious is that Dante and Kawaii-chan were like people say like, oh, you rush relationships too much. I'm like, yeah, and one day I just, I guess, but Dante and Kawaii-chan were the rushest thing I've ever done. Like,
Yeah.
like, ma'am, 15 years, they married, no reason.
They're together.
They have reasons, okay? So, I can explain that pretty easily. There was a reason behind that. So Dante, he stayed in Phoenix. Let's not get into this, but basically, look, he was just sad and lonely, okay, man? Like, it's not that Kawaii-chan wasn't good enough for him. She was amazing for him. But, and they loved each other. They loved each other, all right? He loved both girls, but he was stupid and did stupid things because he wasn't thinking with the right brain.
Exactly.
He did really stupid things, all right? He was really stupid.
But yeah, so if I had to pick, I think him, but I mean at the same time, I mean, I don't, it's a ride, okay? It's a ride, you guys.
You're not the only one who thinks that, though. I think Dante. My poor boy, my poor son. Man, he just had a whole arc himself,
He
And
did.
He had a
And
whole
nobody
arc.
cared.
And nobody cared! I gave him an arc! Anyway,
Sound
let's...
upset.
No, really, Chris. I love all my characters. It's just, I know, blah, blah, blah. I know when I have to put them down, I know. Let me see. I'm trying to see the questions here. Let me see if I can see the donation questions really quick. Boop, 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 boop. I like this music in the background.
I'm just over
really
here
cool.
building my cake tower.
Oh yeah, you guys can build stuff with bits if you want to, but just don't like
Oh,
destroy the
no,
set.
don't these sets.
Alright,
No.
you can go out here and build over here. I like. No, okay, you can.
Go
Wait, go
step
build on the
outside,
beach.
sir.
I like how Andy is so protective of his.
Andy, why is there?
Because
a hole
if
in
you
this
screw it up, it's my job to fix it.
Andy, why is there a hole in this building? I should plug this up.
Do that. That was Jason's doing. Do that, and you are screwed.
Listen,
All right.
I know all of my characters are already killed off, so
He will kill you IRL.
I think he'll kill Andy IRL because he'll have.
Why are there?
Andy will kill you IRL because Jason will ask him to fix it because. All right. Alpha Alex, thank you for your donation. It says, "Are you gonna finish the Gotchaverse parodies?" There are a few more coming out. But the ones that are to be continued were done on purpose because they obviously were to be continued because that's the trope of a lot of gotchas that they're to be continued. Sometimes they don't continue. Yes.
Chris, I'm gonna make you a little spot you can build.
Yay!
Let's see. Rainbow Heart, thank you for donation, says, "Hey, Aphmau, I was wondering if you are going to do season 2 of Mermaid Tales. That was definitely one of my favorite series. I know Andy loved Garth in that series.
Everything the grass touches is yours.
Yes. I'm gonna build a house.
Anyway, what did I love?
Garth in Mermaid Tales.
Oh yeah, I got to be. That was great.
I
Tried
was.
to-
I really wanted him to go a little further than what he actually was. He turned out to be, but I mean, I talked to you about that. That was. It was edgy though. A little too.
I
edgy.
love getting to get kind of like any kind of like frustration out of the character is great.
I know.
Especially, I remember the episode in Diaries when he first got to. He basically just had enough of you. It was just like, girl.
Yeah, that was the hardest scene to write because it was a forced scene from let's not talk about that. We'll talk about that
Yeah, let's
later.
get away. Grass.
We'll talk about that later. So season 2 Mermaid Tales, that's right. It really depends. It really depends on bandwidth, on if I'm feeling that season, like if I want to say, hey, I want to tell a story. Because I don't do seasons without being like, hey, I want to tell a story. If I was just do seasons just because it was like, man, I want to get them views, you know, then it's like, what's the point if you don't have passion, you know? There's no point in doing something and investing time, investing money, investing work and effort into something that you don't want to do. So.
Well, not only that, but in your situation, if you don't have the passion for it, you're literally not only wasting your time, but everyone who's employed.
Yeah, pretty much. So everyone's getting their time wasted if I'm doing something that I'm not like, hey, I want to do this. And some of the whatchamacallit. Let's see. Andy, can you take me to the house?
The house?
Yeah.
What, the season 6
5
house?
Yeah, I just don't want to stay in the season 6 place for too long.
Okay. Yeah, let me find it.
Alright. I'm just gonna stay in the water. But yeah, so for me it's like, hey, I want to do something that I want to do. And that's partially the reason, like, I could do like a full story about what happened with Diaries, because I think I've explained a little bit to you, Andy, about like what happened with that. Like nothing bad, just like there's 200 episodes of it. It's crazy. And you know, it's something we'll talk about later. But
Oh,
I
I
can't
was working
see
on my
everyone's
house.
question. What?
No.
Well, there's a foundation of a house you gotta fix later.
Ooh. All
Anyway.
right. Let's see. Are you still working? Scarlett Jersey says, "Are you still working on MS6 episode 13?" Yes. Please check the community tab and all my other posts about that. It's on hold until it is ready. And that could be. We have plans to release it on certain days, but again, it really depends on animations and everything like that. I also explained that at the beginning of this stream. So patience is very much appreciated. Thank you so much. Let's see. Shadow the Cat, thank you for your donation. And if you want an update on Diaries, please check out the community tab. And what's going on there. I'm trying to look at the chat. I'm trying to go slow in the chat, but it's so.
I know,
crazy.
it's like, it like hurts my eyes to look at the chat.
I know, I'm doing donations right now. Also, for those of you who are donating, if you keep asking about certain series, please note that I'm probably not going to address that, especially if I have addressed that multiple times. It's not a, you know, it's not preferred. Alright. Let's come over here. Come over here. My goodness, it's going so fast!
Yeah, it's... I can't.
I can't find this anymore! Oh, do you know where the season 2...
Season 2?
Yeah, what was the server season 2 on? I was gonna go sit to the... I was gonna go back to the season 1 set. Let's see if I can find it.
Season 1, Sen? Oh, jeez. Oh, the MyStreet stuff. Oh,
yeah,
right.
remember the original set? I wanna go find that one.
jeez.
Let's go find
Okay.
it. While I look
give
for
me a
questions.
second. I'm demolishing
my full
Chris's
cam.
house.
Disconnect. Give me a second. Coming up here. To this place over here. Try to make sure everything's fine and also refresh my chat. Because did anybody else's chat crash when they try to go up?
No, I'm good.
No, mine's fine.
interesting. Where's the community tab? So that's a good question. I couldn't see your name. I'm sorry. The community tab is basically if you go to the channel and you there's like little tabs in the beginning. It depends on what system you're on. So if you're looking at YouTube through an iPad, you're not gonna find it. If you just go to Safari on the iPad, you'll find the community tab, and that is where you'll see like all the updates and stuff like that. Highly recommend using it because it is a great tool. That's how I get most of my updates out there without doing a big video because normally people don't watch the video. So getting a more, that's why I've been doing commenting lately instead of like video updates, just because it gets the message out and it's far more effective. I've noticed at getting like information out to people. So give me a second. Aw, I found the first season 2 house. Give me a second. If I can come here. Apply. Okay. Alright. So going back to gameplay. Here is the first season 1 house, which you guys probably remember. It just brings back so many memories, and then there's your house, and it exploded.
What?
The house that exploded for the next. Remember, in season 2, Garth Lawrence and Dante.
I remember stuff. I remember Travis screwing it up.
Yeah, Travis exploded all of my street.
My
So
gosh, I remember
how?
when we had like the freaking everybody. Oh my gosh, remember the episode with we just had like what was it like the. You try to find like the people. I can't remember. There was a ton of Garros around here. I can't remember. And Caitlin's. Guess who?
Yeah, that one. That one was fun.
And then
That was really fun.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna go look at the houses.
Yeah, it's such a nice memory. It's such a nice memory. All
Who's this?
the
So,
crazy stuff.
so how did Travis explode explode my street? I missed that.
No.
one.
Garth had, Garth liked feathers because there was a joke where Garth was trying. I was watching Discovery Channel one night and I was like, man, that'd be really cool to incorporate that. And so Garth was obsessed with male birds and how they do their mating.
Puff out
dances.
your feathers like this, and you do a little dance.
So not only
Okay.
attract her. I think that's the
Not
actual
only
line from
attract
the-
her to you. But one off for the males as well.
Oh my. And Aphmau was giving Emmeline advice about how she was beautiful the way she is, and Garth's like, you're terrible.
What's wrong with your hair? Here, take some of this hair gel.
Oh my goodness. Alright, so let's see. What else I have here for questions. Going up here.
Jess, am I showing as regular Ian on your screen?
As irregular, Ian? Oh, you're showing as the purple and black blob.
Yeah, I thought so. The only
Yeah.
Ian skin that's working is a shirtless Ian.
Oh.
There's a reason
too bad
for it.
you.
I'm just, if anyone got uncomfortable, you know.
Shantae Farshit, I hope I'm saying your name right. I'm sorry if I'm not saying it right. Is there gonna be a name reveal for the baby soon? No, the baby will be when the baby's born, then her name will be revealed. But we've already got a name. We came up with it ourselves because we didn't want to look at any of, like, literally when I posted about it, I was like, nope, not looking at names because that's what we're gonna choose.
It's
So that's
between
a bit-
Deku and Bakugo, isn't it? That just
Oh. No, yeah, Deku and Bakugo, not Todoroki. Get Todoroki out of here. No. No. No.
No one likes Todoroki anyway, right?
Tokoyame is where we gotta go. Think.
Dude, Tokiyame's freaking awesome.
No, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Get that bird boy.
Dude, he's a heavy metal dude.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see. Oh, the house has exploded. Oh, look, little kitty cat. Hello.
Yeah,
kitty cat.
I changed into this cat because I know this won't be a spoiler or anything.
Where's Zane's house? It was around here before. I had it like 5 seconds ago.
This was Lucinda's house over here. This was Lucinda's house. And then, why am I going slow?
Yeah, what happened?
Oh, I know what's going on.
Why'd you slow motion all of a sudden?
Everyone is in slow motion.
Oh no.
Everything is in slow motion.
Does increasing my speed help? Hold on. Very slightly.
Who has done this?
Whoa! Whoa!
Ah, hang on.
Whee! That was totally Jason.
Anyway, where's Zane's house?
So another behind the scenes thing, I guess. Since I'm this cat model, whenever we're messing around with each other, sometimes we just like to make ourselves bigger and smaller, you know?
Yeah, it's so cute.
Now I'm a big cat.
Aww. What a cutie big cat.
Master.
Oh.
Do my kids watch my channel? Yes, they do. Julia likes watching the episodes with her in them.
What a guest.
I know. She's like, oh my god, I'm so pretty. Look at me.
Such a diva.
I know, she totally is. So cute. I am really trying to look at the chat, but my goodness. My YouTube crashed. That's not a question, but I'm sorry. Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh, these are still on here?
What?
Hold on.
Yeah, the pillows are on there, which are available on the merch shop. If you guys want to check those pillows out, just saying, they are pretty cool.
I guess, should I ask the question that people
No.
keep asking me? I think I know the one. You know the one it's gonna be.
I know the question you're gonna ask.
Yeah?
Yeah,
I get this question so much, too.
yeah. What's your question?
When's the Ian pillow coming?
Nope. The pillows are
Aw.
currently in their final state right now.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. Oh god, why?
What? The heck is that?
Dude, this is-
Hello.
Mm.
I can't. That's such a hot topic, but oh my god, I can't. You know, I make fun of Hot Topic a lot, but that's because I always just shop there. Like, all my allowance
Dude,
always
I
spent there.
still go to Hot Topic.
I do too. Like, I go to Hot Topic all the time.
Sometimes they just have a lot of anime stuff there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they seriously do. And, like, I still shop at Hot Topic. When I make fun of Hot Topic, trust me, I go to Hot Topic. I wouldn't make fun of something if I didn't understand it. That's the thing. Dude, I just spent so much money at Hot Topic. I'm so... Remember when they had those big baggy jeans that would have, like, the different colors on them? And they would have chains hanging from them? And then
Oh
you
my
have...
God, yeah, they don't
and-
even sell those anymore almost.
They don't. It's all skinny jeans now, but they would have these big parachute pants that you could just like unzip and stuff like that, and it would make you look like you were going to a rave or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Also, can I get a teleport? I'm very lost.
Oh, I don't think you're on the server.
Back. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're on the wrong servers.
Well, I'm very lost. Something you behind the scenes stuff. Usually I get very lost.
It's good. It's
Also, I destroy a lot of things, which is why you'll never find me in creative mode.
good. True. I remember you came on, you were just like, bam, and I was like, oh, thanks.
Yeah, I was like, oh, how do I? Oh, that whoops! I destroyed that.
I broke it. What do I do? That sort of thing.
Are you
Mhm.
going? Someone asked if I'm going to an anime convention in April. No. I don't know which one you're talking about. If I knew which one you were talking about, I would love to answer, but I don't. But Well, thank you for asking. I don't have plans, but pretty much that's it. And Star says, Aphmau, please sing happy birthday. It's my birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to
Happy
you.
birthday to you. Happy birthday,
Happy
dear.
birthday. Happy Star. Name Star.
Wait, who
Star.
changed my skin?
I'm a
What?
bowl with an arm.
Who changed my skin?
I'm not
I didn't
sure.
touch you, bro.
Do you see what I am now?
No.
I can't.
Well, now you just look. To me, you look like dead Garth on the floor.
Bleh.
Let's see.
Wait, what am I on your screen?
Pink.
Well, on my screen,
Big Chungus.
Oh gosh. Oh, I wasn't in that game, so I probably didn't have it installed.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I love
yeah.
being Big Chungus. Oh, yeah. Josh, where are
What?
you?
What?
I want to come say hi.
Oh god, that voice just creeps. I'm gonna go back to Aphmau's room.
Oh,
Please,
yeah.
yeah, please.
You can
don't.
find me. You can find me if you find Aphmau's room.
I don't know
Oh,
where
that's
that is.
easy.
Oh my gosh, aesthetical flowers. Thank you so much for your donation.
Why is your room orange?
My goodness, I don't know why it's orange. I forget. But this is so. Aesthetical flowers, you don't have to do that, and you probably should tell your parents about that. By the way, just a heads up. But thank you. Why is Snowfox asked why is Kawaii-chan's form white and pink? That is because it was more aesthetically pleasing than pink and black. For the time that it was created in, maybe later we'll have more of that color going on. But when we made those cats, they were pretty like make them as cute as possible, and like that was pretty much it. I can't even see you as that, Chris. I'm sorry.
What am I? Am I Chungus on
You're
your
black and purple.
Ah.
I know.
The
I
thing
know.
is, I didn't change my character skin. Someone did it for me.
Oh,
It's a ghost.
I've been
Oh.
hacked.
interesting.
I see somebody on this server. It's probably that one.
Oh, yep. Hey, you. Also, hello, dead Garth.
Hey. Do you see my raccoon?
What? No.
You don't see my raccoon? I have a raccoon bursting out of me with gun and sword.
Oh, no, I don't.
Oh.
Dang it. No one can see each other.
My goodness. Chat is so fast. Oh.
Here's a question I saw.
What's that?
How did you come up with Kawaii-chan's name? I'm gonna assume they mean like her real name.
Oh, her real name?
Mm-hmm.
Her real name was basically her character has. I mean, I'm sure you guys know her character flaw. When it comes to like being in relationships with people. And her character name was actually inspired by whatchamacallit, an anime character named Nana. So, and who has similar issues in that department. So, and that's a pretty sensitive topic, because I'm pretty sure that a lot of people when they're younger have a lot of relationship issues. Because you know, you ain't smart when you were growing up. Nobody is. So that's where her name was inspired from. But yes. And her other name was because at the time of her nickname, at least in Diaries, was inspired by the fact that she really just liked cute things. Like, that was just who she was. She enjoyed cute things and wanted to name herself after that. So, oh my god, there's a giant dog.
Bark a bark.
Barkus.
Barkus barkin'.
Barkus McBark Bark.
My goodness, all of these things are going too fast. Oh, someone says, wait, what? Oh my goodness. My thing keeps resetting. I think it's because I keep, oh, Luna Productions, thank you so much for the donation. This is hi, Moika.
Hello.
Someone
That
remembered
was
her name.
cute.
Yay!
Yay!
And they spelled it right. Oh my god.
I know, they actually got your name.
I think I'm gonna crash again. My game's frozen.
My goodness. I hope the background music didn't change to something that is copyrighted. Oh, no, it's good. Someone asked, where's Lawrence in Season 6? Where's Dante in Season 6? Where's Nicole in Season 6? Where's Brendan in Season 6? Where's Vlad in Season 6?
Where's
Where's-
Cadenza? Where's Jeffrey?
Where are all these people? Well, guys, you know how you have people in your life that you don't really see often, but you know they exist there? That's pretty much the same thing. You're not going to be around everyone ever for all of your life. So they're doing their own thing. They're living their own lives, man. So they ain't forgotten about, and if you think they're forgotten, well, that's not very observative because you obviously remember them. But yes, they're what's true. People are like, oh, these are the forgotten characters. I'm like, they're not forgotten. You remember them. It's true.
Wrecked.
At least that's my logic. Like for the series that I watch, where it's like, oh man, I love these characters, but I know they had a role, and that's pretty much what they did.
That's how we remember our family. We tell their stories and we remembered them, just like in Coco.
Oh, I love that movie so much.
Oh, that movie was so good.
It was really good. Let's see.
I should probably head off because it's 1 a.m.
Oh yeah, Andy, you should get going.
I should probably leave.
Actually, yeah. How long
Yeah, what's going on
Good
outside?
plan.
Oh my God, there's a giant tentacle monster outside. That is scary.
A tentacle monster?
Yeah, a giant tentacle monster outside. It's just standing up there.
I'm Temmie.
It's creepy. No, you're not.
What's the difference?
Oh.
Hi!
Have I ever been to Japan? No. Oh, Andy, are you leaving?
Yes, goodbye.
Okay, all right. Have a great night, Andy. Andy lives,
Bye.
Andy lives in the UK, so he is whatchamacallit, on a different time schedule. So, Andy, bye.
Yeah, staying up late.
I
I was
All
gonna
right.
say, how long have we been streaming?
Oh shoot, I didn't even check. I'm trying to read questions and I'm like, they're going by so fast.
We usually only do like 2 hours.
I think
Let me
it's
dig
been
it.
like 2 hours.
When did we start? Like 4? Oh wait, my time. 3 your time?
Let me check to see.
I also live in a different time zone than Jess.
Yeah, I guess that's another thing as well that we can talk about that's kind of behind the scenes.
What's that?
Yeah, we're not all on the same time schedule.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because we live around the world. Most of us in the U.S., but a few in the U.K. as well.
Yeah, some people in the
Yeah.
UK, some in the US.
Are
I
any of your actors Canadian?
Yes. I forget who though. Shoot. But nobody that does mini games with us.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that the whole like everybody living in different parts of the world was like not an issue, but it was, so I guess a lot of fans didn't realize that, because I remember a lot of people thinking that like everyone lived in the same area.
Mm-mm.
So it was just like, oh, did you go hang out with Jess and with Andy? And it's like, no, we don't live in the same
Mhm.
area.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say. So I've met you and Aaron briefly. Not Aaron, Jason.
Wow.
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 Hey,
Wow.
hey,
And then you're the one who's
I
like, oh
corrected
man, you
myself.
co-inspired characters.
I corrected myself.
I correct myself too.
Anyway.
I do, sweetheart. You called me Aphmau on streams before and you didn't correct yourself.
It's
got
because it's the Aphmau channel. They're here for you. They're here for Aphmau, so you gotta be like,
But
it's
my real name
Aphmau.
is Jessica. They know my real name, or you know, blah blah blah.
Oh, whatever.
Wow.
I mean, I've met you two briefly that one time at PAX South, but other than that, I haven't really met anyone else in the cast other than the people I knew beforehand, like Michaela Laws or Alejandro.
Yeah. I've met most of the voice actors in person, but usually you guys are whatchamacallit, like contracted. So like, you know, they don't work like with me in person. Unless they're here in person, then yay, but if not, then we have to work so far away. So
I need to make a trip.
I
That'd be
know
fun.
you do need to. You need to. You really need to.
Oh, but we are mostly all going to be at VidCon, right?
Yes, that's right. Coming up, we will be going to VidCon. I believe I posted about this on the community tab. But we're going to be going to VidCon, and if you guys want to meet us, feel free to go if you can. But usually we do VidCon and the PAXs, so check those out.
I'm going to be there.
Yay!
Yay.
Moeki, you going?
I want to, yes. I need to figure all that stuff out.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Let's see. Trying to figure this out. I'm trying to really see the chat. It is so crazy.
I know. I'm like not even in the game now. I'm scrolling down manually down the chat because it's going too fast.
I know. I'm gonna just stare at this tentacle thing out here. Do I have any writing tips for people who are doing this stuff? Don't be afraid to have fun with your writing is one. I felt that my most creative writing was done when I just let it go. I love that song. But I felt like I was more like, you know, like, oh my god, like, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do that, and I did it. Do not write for anyone but yourself. I'm gonna say that right now, because if you start writing for, like, obviously if it's your job and you have to do like a screenplay or something like that, that is obviously a different story. But if you're doing it on YouTube, because obviously screenplays, writing for plays and stuff like that, writing for you know, any other project, that's perfectly fine. But if you're doing something like I'm doing for YouTube, or if you're doing something that is a personal project, always make sure that you're writing what you want to write. There have been times where I have written things that people wanted me to write. Actually, there's 2 instances of that, or maybe probably just one. I gotta check the other one. But there's one instance where I felt forced to write something because things were getting out of hand, and I'll go over that when I feel more comfortable talking about it. But I wrote something like that I was just not very happy with, because it really tore down my motivation to write. And that's when I learned, hey, if I'm gonna be doing something, if I'm gonna be doing something that's a personal project like this, I need to do it because I want to do it. So yeah, pretty much that's my advice. And that's just advice, again, that's strictly for doing a project like YouTube or something like that. Don't let people dictate what your story is. You do what you want your story to be. So, just, yeah, pretty much. And I guess don't be afraid to put yourself out there. I know that I get really scared when I write, because I'm always like, people are gonna judge me or something like that. But sometimes if you just do it, then you're pretty good. I mean, sorry. I just got lost in what I was saying.
Yeah.
So if you do it, you're pretty good. Yeah, you know?
Yeah. I mean, sometimes if you want to do something, it's okay.
Yeah. But yeah, just write the story. Tell the story you want to tell. Don't tell the story that someone else wants you to tell. And for those of you curious about what I wrote, it was actually in diaries, and it happened. It sucked. It really sucked. And it was something that I didn't want to write. And I was just like, ugh, this sucks. But yeah, I'll get into that when I feel more comfortable talking about it. I can't really... Question, are the guards in the guards in the season the political force or in MyStreet or the private company? That is gonna be addressed a little bit later. But I'm pretty sure if that was a big political force, it would be really bad. So just know that. And you'll probably learn more about them later on. So we'll figure that out. I can't. I cannot see some of the chat. Oh my goodness. But thank you guys for your donations, by the way. My goodness.
You okay there?
Yeah, I'm just really trying to figure out what to answer next because there's so many questions going down. PAX East, yes, I will be at PAX East. And if like some questions like are very spoilery, so I'm not going to answer them. That's why if I'm like looking for questions just because it's like, hey, there's a huge row of questions that I cannot answer just because I cannot without giving away story stuff. So that won't be, I won't be answering those.
I saw a funny one which I actually know the answer to.
Which one?
It was funny. Someone keeps asking, why do you kill all of Chris's characters?
Oh, because we hate Chris. It's pretty easy.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, but you and I were actually having a conversation about this at one point. That wasn't on purpose, apparently. You had a moment of realization where, like, wait, we do kill all of Chris's
Yeah.
characters.
Yeah. There is never like, I'm not like, oh man, I really, well, I don't want to work with Chris anymore. I'm gonna kill all his characters. Like, no.
I just happened to get those roles.
Yeah. He just really gets those, he just really gets those roles. Have
also,
I ever?
So many people were. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
So many people were just worried whenever a new character of mine was killed. Like, are they firing you? I'm like, no. It's just the writing,
No. Normally under normal circumstances, like with contracted VAs, I normally I just work with them all the time. Their characters just don't exist because they either did or they are not in the season. There's nothing else going on. So, I mean, unless we want something else to be going on, then we can get on Drama Alert and then we'll just get like more views. So.
Oh yes.
All right.
Maybe
so let's start some drama.
I need to start some fake drama
Alright,
since everyone.
Let's start some fake drama. What do you want to argue about, Chris?
Pumpkin spice lattes are the worst.
Are you serious?
That's
Like-
a bold one right there.
Like, Chris, are you actually serious?
I tried one. Wasn't really a fan.
Yeah, but you said they were the worst. You didn't say you weren't a fan originally.
I'm more of a salted caramel kind of guy.
Okay, but
I'm staying out of this one.
yeah, Monica, you back up, girl, because I gotta talk to him about this. So do you just not have taste or anything? Like, what's your problem?
Say what?
So what's your problem with pumpkin spice lattes? Like, why?
I'm gonna drop a bomb on you. I don't like anything pumpkin.
Okay, so see, that's understandable. Like, I don't like pumpkin seeds, but I like pumpkin pie.
Oh, you
But-
know, like, okay, this discourse. I like pumpkin seeds once they've been toasted. They're really
yeah.
good.
Yeah, that's good. But like,
But yeah,
Chris-
I could see, yeah.
why would you say something so bold, Chris? Like, why?
Cause I believe it to be the truth.
Do you like pineapple
And-
on pizza?
Absolutely.
Uh-oh.
Let's just, I'm gonna take off my headphones for a second and breathe.
Hey, listen. She may have taken off her headphones, but chat, you should listen to me and my opinion on pizza. It is right because I am Italian. So therefore,
Oh my goodness!
therefore my opinion should be the only one that matters.
Are you full Italian?
No, not full. I'm part. So on my mom's side, I'm like full English, Swedish, white, blonde, right?
Mhm.
On my dad's side, I am Argentine, Italian, and Spaniard.
Because I was gonna say the last name Escalante.
Yeah, my
Mhm.
dad was born in Argentina, and they moved here when
Ooh.
he was but a wee lad.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh my gosh, whose bedroom is this with the freaking free poster in here?
Let me teleport
Man.
to you. It's probably
Man, the-
Kawaii-chan's.
Here's something for you. Free? Psh, what a lame anime, am I right?
Ugh.
Wow. Are you just trying to start problems here? Because
Hey, we wanted YouTube drama.
yeah, I know I want a YouTube drama, but not like this. Like I wanted, I wanted like fake drama, not like real drama, dude. Like you're dropping a lot of bombs on me here.
We're
Like-
just gonna find out like I am the most incompatible person with everyone here, you know?
All right. What Harry Potter house are you?
I am a Slytherin.
Okay, I think we already figured that out, so that doesn't really matter.
Let's see. Oh, crunchy or creamy peanut butter?
Nutella.
I mean, yeah, but that's not the option. That's like saying jam instead.
I've never really
If
tried
I'm-
crunchy.
Crunchy.
Okay, so my opinion on that is if I'm making like a PB&J, it needs to be like creamy and smooth. But if I'm just like eating it straight out of the jar, I do like the crunchy one.
Ooh.
I'm like always crunchy for me. Mm.
Interesting.
What are some other things, topics that people argue about?
Deku or Bakugo?
Yeah.
Deku. Deku's a good boy. Bakugo's a punk. I died.
That's what you get.
No,
I'm
you know
so-
who's best boy? Who's best boy in that?
What?
Uh.
Sasuke? Yeah, Sasuke.
I was trying to think of something silly, but I don't know. I'm still just gonna go with Oh, I just forgot his name. Bird Boy.
Tokoyami?
Togami.
Yeah, Tokiyami. He's best boy.
Oh.
Oh, but who's best girl in that show?
Uraraka. Wait, I said her name. Holy crap. I just like spat it out. I also like Mina too. I like Mina too.
Yeah, I was gonna
I
say
really like
Mina's
Mina.
cool.
Then also Suyu is awesome.
Yeah, but like Uraraka gets like a ton of screen time. So
Uraraka is pretty bomb. She might be best girl for me.
yeah.
Okay, I know you have like 1,000 husbandos, but
Oh no.
I'm not gonna say ultimate husbando, but like top 5.
Jason.
Oh no.
No, he's
Oh,
best
wait.
husband, not husbando.
Oh no. From like, okay, I need you to specify. Okay, I need you to specify.
Okay.
Anime,
Street
video
anime.
game.
No
What?
video game, so no
Okay.
link. No link.
Okay.
Just
okay.
straight anime. Or gay
Straight-
anime. I don't care. Sorry, that was a bad joke.
Shoot.
Oh no. This
I'm gonna
one's
try to
tough.
answer some questions while we're doing this too. So this will be like the mid conversation, and then if I have anything to answer.
Okay, yeah,
I'll
that's
do it.
fine.
Oh, go ahead. You guys can keep talking. I'm just trying to look for questions.
Oh, okay.
Trying
okay.
to look for
I was like,
questions.
wait,
Yeah,
is
no.
this-
Yeah,
I'll interrupt you guys.
Moika, top 5 anime husbandos.
Ooh, I just thought of one. The dude from JoJo from the dude. The
Hair color.
no, it's the second JoJo, the one who would see the grandpa JoJo from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I forget what his full name is. Joseph Joestar.
Oh.
I don't know. Is he the one in like the safari outfit?
Yeah.
Yes.
hilarious.
Okay, I know who you're talking about, but I can't remember her name.
Joseph.
The one who always spouts English.
Yeah. It's Joseph.
Yeah, him. I'm sorry, I'm looking for questions.
No, I just saw a question. Question, can you kill Chris?
Wow.
Sorry that I
No.
like pineapple on pizza. You know, that was such a damning excuse, you know?
I mean, for me, it super takes a lot for someone to super like annoy me. So, Chris, even if you try to annoy me, I don't think that
Oh my god.
I would be annoyed with you.
I know. I'm trying to think like if there's anything we actually would like for real
Go at.
disagree on. Because I don't care about sports. Here's the thing. I believe in letting people enjoy what they enjoy.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
If they're
Yeah.
a friend of mine, I'll absolutely rail them for it. But that's like
Yeah.
all in good standing, you know.
Yeah, for me, when I see like fans argue about like what's the best this, like I get that that's perfectly fine. Like you can have your debates all you want, but the moment that you step out of line and you start acting like a big old D, that's when I'm like, okay, I'm gonna step away from the situation because people can like whatever they want to like. That's just the truth. Like if people, there's no one thing that's better than the other, except for pineapple not on pizza.
Listen, I don't know what
And
kind
pumpkin
of
spice
food
latte.
they make up in Hipster Valley, Washington, you know, but
Oh God.
here in America, we like flavor.
Wow.
And sorry,
Wow.
actually, that's not even true. I like mostly like Argentine and Italian, Spaniard stuff. You ever had like a good asada?
Oh, good. What?
A good asada?
Yeah.
Yes.
Asada. If you ever come to Utah, there's an Argentine restaurant here called Asado Argentine Grill, and it is quite literally the best steak I've ever had at a restaurant.
Oh my God. I love asada. Are
Cool.
you kidding me?
That's right. I forgot. Are you part Mexican or what are you? A part?
Me?
Yeah.
Or Moika?
You, Jess.
Oh, I'm full Hispanic.
Full Hispanic. Like what part?
Mexican?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
See, I was right.
Yeah. I just I even grew
Yeah,
up
so
in a Mexican neighborhood.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I grew up in not the greatest Mexican neighborhood, but like a
Yeah, I
Mexican
was gonna
neighborhood.
say you grew up rough.
I grew up in like like the bad part of Houston.
Yeah. Gosh. Yeah, I forgot you're from Texas.
Mhm.
Oh
Oh man, we had scary things happen. Like, oh my God, like if I go into my childhood, you'd be like, wow, how
Well,
are
no,
you?
I've heard scary things about Houston. I have a friend who lives there, and like I've heard about all the trafficking there. It's scary stuff.
Oh, dude, it is not fun. Like my childhood was not something that I mean, I had fond memories, but like there were some. Oh man, let's not get into it.
I'm originally from SoCal, and but I live in Utah and have for most of my life.
Yeah. Oh damn. I mean, cool.
Yeah, we got lots of snow and mountains here.
Ooh, nice. I love snow. I love snow.
Yeah, I think you have a fair amount of it right now, don't you?
Yeah, there's a lot of it, and the stream is not actually messing up. And someone
Washington
asked.
is like a frozen wasteland right now.
Someone asked if my
Okay.
kids are half Mexican. Yes, they are. They're half. So. And Moika, are you full? I think.
Yes.
Yeah, you are too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like on the very lighter scale, so which
Yeah.
is like, which when you look at my family, we're like full range. We go from really light to like super dark.
Wow.
Yeah. No, my family's the same way, and like, it depends. Like my skin tone changes if like, obviously if I'm like out in the sun more, But like right now I have a really bright light on me, so I probably look a lot lighter than I actually am. And that's just
Yeah,
because the
that's
light makes me look
definitely
pretty.
another thing.
Yeah, so when I have lights on
Yeah,
me, I look lighter.
Yeah, I was gonna say, a lot of people don't realize that when you're streaming, if you have like proper lighting up, the lights are, if you've done, I guess another thing to compare it to is if you do theater work at
Oh,
all,
yeah.
or like did it in like school, the lights are really bright.
Yeah.
So and that's why for theater stuff, a lot of people do their makeup extreme.
Mhm.
So in person, like if you're close to them, it looks ridiculous. But when you're up on stage, it looks normal.
Yeah, and you know what's funny? What mimics that as well is Minecraft shaders will mimic that like a lot. Where the shaders are actually like performance lights almost. So like anytime we put like,
Okay.
if you look at Aphmau here, she looks super light. But like if, for example, I'm gonna come to, so if you take a look at that Aphmau, I'm gonna go to full cam so I can change my shader options. If you look at her when it's off, and this is stupidly like lighting. Give me a second to make sure it doesn't glitch and like do stuff. 1 second. Oh yeah, it glitched.
Oh no.
Look, I'm gonna show you what we have to deal with every now and then. But if you take a look at this, do you see the glitch that happened? When you take off shaders, and also she's a little bit darker here. Can you see my stream?
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's what I just pulled up.
Yeah, she
I'm
gets
pulling it
So
up now.
interesting.
Yeah, so the characters look a lot lighter with the shaders on, but the shaders make the world look really good. So it like we've contemplated going back and just like makeuping them up and making them look like darker, but like it's definitely hard because then if you miss a skin one day, you're like, oh man, I can't do this. So all right, cool. So let me see. Yeah, that's what it looks like with shaders. It's really weird.
Oof. That looks crazy.
Doesn't it? It's really weird.
What is this nonsense?
I know, it's just like the Matrix right now. And
It's
this is what
kinda freaky.
happens. This is why you need a Jason on hand. You can't just do something.
Yeah.
You cannot just do something and get away with it. That's not how it works. It's not like, oh man, this is easy to film because they have it and it's all ready. It's like, no, this takes forever.
Yeah, can we just give a shout out to the Aphmau crew behind the camera, who build all of these, who manage all the mods and
Jason
servers
manages all the
and stuff
mods.
like that.
There's
Oh
a
my
build
gosh.
team for that. There's a ton of people behind all this. So they're really cool, and I love them very much. So, I'm trying to find one more question to end on, so that way we can have like a nice ending.
Yeah, like a big question.
Okay, I'll let you search for one. Chris, I'm gonna go back to your question about husbandos.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
I was gonna say, younger me actually did make a husbando list, which I then
Oh.
separated into tiers that I'm not going to talk about.
Oh, I know
But-
your tears, girl. I know your
But
tears.
if just solely anime, I would say Kaoru from Evangelion would be in that top 5. I like, as a little girl, I loved him. And then as I grew up, I was like, wait a minute, him and Shinji, huh? But I love Kaoru. Like, I just want him to be happy.
Aw.
Sanji from One Piece, he was another one where
Yeah.
a childhood crush. She was just like, God, he can cook. He's so handsome.
He can. He can
Um,
cook.
He can cook. Amazing. I know.
I mean, men here, if any males are watching, learn to cook. Make your partner happy.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's true for anybody. Why is the question so hard to find? Sorry, go ahead. Keep going.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, man, Daiichi, so cute. too. No, Sokoshi from Haikyuu, I like him a lot too. He's so sweet, adorable. Protect him. This one makes me feel bad, but I'm just like, dang it. Shizuo from Durarara, I liked him a lot.
I freaking love Shizuo.
But on the like for discourse, I also like Izaya.
I can see that.
So it was just like, oh no. So there are some husbandos of mine. I'll look into.
I actually have a
husbandos.
pretty funny story about Shizuo.
Oh, do tell.
So back in the early 2000 teens, like 2011 to 2013, I go to conventions as a guest every year, but I wasn't really well known for doing a whole lot yet. So oftentimes at these conventions, I would do impressions as well, and one of them was Shizuo, Crispin Freeman's voice for him, you know. And I did it at this one convention. I think it was in Minnesota. And people loved it, and like some people loved it so much they actually brought up Durarara Shizuo merch for me to sign. And I'm like, I'm not the actual voice of Shizuo, right?
No.
And they're like, yeah, but we don't care. We assign it anyway. You were fun. I'm like, okay then. Please don't sue me, Crispin Freeman. Anyway, it was funny. I did a lot of Durarara characters actually. Oh. Which reminds me, there's that same convention. I also did Simon from Durarara, Russia Sushi.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you said Crispy Freeman.
Yes.
What?
Well, that was a minute ago. Anyway, so I would also do Simon, and the reason we would do this is one of the other guests at the convention was Daryl Gilbo, who voices Mikado. So
yeah.
at a panel, they actually asked Daryl and I to act out a shipping scene between Mikado and Simon.
Oh no!
Oh
And
my goodness!
you can actually find a video of it on YouTube if you look for it.
Oh my goodness!
Oh man! So I'm not gonna give it away, but if you look up like Daryl Gilbo and Christopher Escalante, you'll find the video of it on YouTube.
You see.
Anyway, found a good question yet?
Yes, I finally did. I finally found a good question. I also thank you guys for the motivation. Someone said 30 years later, Jess still hasn't found a question to answer. I've been trying to look for a meaningful question. I've been trying to look for a question that's like, someone asked me if I like pineapple on my pizza. I'm like, no, I just answered that. Someone asked if I like coffee or something like that. I'm like, no, I want to answer a meaningful question. They're all meaningful, don't get me wrong. They're all meaningful, but I want to end on a very meaningful question. Or at least, I guess, what I think would be a good thing to end on. Someone asked, this is the one question, the one that I found. What if you could redo anything from MyStreet? What episodes would you redo? And I would say I would love to redo all of them. As you guys know how I write things, it would definitely be a different. I would want to redo them, but not in Minecraft. If that makes sense. And I've been looking into doing things like that, to give more depth and stuff like that to them. Some things weren't always planned out. Some things happened as the series went on, because it's a series that spanned over 5 years. Yeah, not 5, no, maybe a little bit less than 5. It's a series that spanned out for so long that, like, I would love to redo everything and just go through everything. I would love to redo some of my old series, too. So yeah, I would like to redo, all of it. Everything. If I could redo everything, it would be everything. If I had to pick a specific episode to redo, I didn't think about that. I shouldn't have said that. Darn it.
A different question. Hey, here's an idea. If you had to redo the whole show, but not in Minecraft, using something else.
You cut out.
Oh, sorry. If you had to redo the series, but you couldn't use Minecraft, how would you do it?
I haven't thought about that yet. I was thinking in in anime form, but that's
Nice.
expensive. That is very expensive.
Yep.
That is not.
Yeah.
That's like producing one episode of an anime, like a 30-minute episode, to hire someone like, I think it was Gainax I was looking at. To hire someone like Gainax, one episode would cost $150,000.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you
Yeah,
had like
no,
a
yeah.
like, I know there's ways to get around that, but episodes are expensive to manufacture, and that's why they cut so much on like story to get production out there. But yeah, and people who are like, you would redo everything? Why? It's so good. I wouldn't redo like the story plot. I would add more to it so it has more sustenance to it. And that way things flow a little bit better than what they were, because again, some episodes were written like really quick. Some episodes were written like took a few days, maybe a week. But I think I would like to just retell the story, the same story, but with different things added. So yeah. So
Fun.
that's pretty much it. But anyway, we've been at this for a while. Sorry if it dragged on for a while. I had a really hard time with getting questions coming in and being able to see them. Some of my backups did not load on my side. So for anyone who donated, for anyone who became a new member, thank you guys so much. Absolutely appreciate that. It does help, and it helps us produce what we do. And pretty much, someone asked if I had my baby yet. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'll answer that one. No.
No, I still have this big belly. But yes. Anyway, thank you guys for coming out. We will all see you later. Moika, Chris, thank you so much for being here. Shout out to them.
Yeah. Thanks for having us.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you.
And Andy was here, but now he gone because he went to Mimi's. So
He went
Yeah.
to bed.
he went to Mimi's, Chris.
What's Mimi's?
Moika, just
Can I end him?
yes, you can.
This is the real YouTube drama. I don't understand.
You don't know what Mimi's is?
No!
You've never gone to Mimi's?
Mimi's Cafe?
No.
It's a restaurant.
It means go to sleep.
Oh, wait.
Go to Mimi's.
Wait, yeah. Are you talking about like a...
Yeah, go to me.
Is that what you're saying?
I can't deal with this.